At the Division II Baseball Championship in Cary, North Carolina, we were down to two teams. The Tampa Spartans looking for a three-peat against Westchester, the Golden Rams. I'm Joe Castellano along with Brendan Gulick, and this was a great series. It started with outstanding pitching by the starters in Game 1.
Julian Costa, the Atlantic Region Pitcher of the Year, the winningest active pitcher in Division II baseball, did a great job carving up the Tampa lineup early. Robert Satin, one of the best starters in the country for the Spartans, he got off to a great start as well.
Tampa was able to build a 4-0 lead. They scored 2 in the 4th inning, 2 in the 5th inning, so it was looking really great for the Spartans at that point.
Yeah, they finally got to Julian with a couple of runs there, 4 runs on 6 hits through those 2 frames before they finally got it going. How about this solo home run from Carter Rust in the bottom of the 5th? He cracks it off of the batter's eye in center field, and then after a walk, Austin Stalker hits a moonshot down the right field line, tucks it inside the pole. That made it 4-3 in the 5th inning.
Landon Rosic eventually was able to tie this game. Look at this catch here by Carter Rust, just laying out with a spectacular grab.
That was with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning to keep the game tied.
And then this pop-up, Landon Rosic just lost it in the twilight, and that opened the floodgates for a 3-run inning for Tampa.
Yeah, they broke the tie there with a pinch hit, RBI single from Nick Pereira, and then a 2-run double into the gap in right center by Jesse Ponce. And Tampa was able to pull away in extra innings 7-4, a huge win to start the best of 3 on a great note.
So then we went to Game 2 of the championship series, and this one was Westchester with plenty of offense. They got off to a good start, and they just kept on hitting.
Yeah, the story of this game really is that Kyle Laser did a great job, and the Westchester offense got to B.J. Bailey early in the game, and they just rocked the first-team All-American pitcher, scoring 7 of the 9 offensive innings, ultimately 12 runs on 12 hits. A huge home run from Harry Middlebrooks, who was hitting 3rd in the order for the first time all year. Got a big fly late from Austin Stalker. Westchester, who obviously knew they were up against a really tough team, had to respond. And Friday night, man, they threw down an absolute hammer in a 12-4 win.
Yeah, they had to be feeling confident, and Laser threw a 6-hitter with 11 strikeouts in that game. I mean, he was just fantastic. So it was looking like Westchester had the momentum after that performance.
But 136 pitches from Kyle Laser as he went the distance. That's exactly what you want out of a 5th-year guy. Good retribution for him after he got hurt when he was a freshman when Westchester was last here. And so it set the stage for our championship final on Saturday.
Yeah, the decisive game, and Tampa came out swinging. They were able to get a run in the 1st inning, 2 more in the 2nd. So they were off to a really good start with the bats and put the pressure on Westchester.
Yeah, and I think it helped Tampa, frankly, that they were the visiting team because they got to get up there offensively early. Drew Simpson had a decent little start, but wasn't quite able to give them any length. I mean, it was all hands on deck both ways. Braden Woodburn continued the most ridiculous offensive tournament. And John Luke Glanton, on 2 days rest, struck out 3, walked 1, gave up just 1 run over 5 hits in 4 2/3. Really good stuff from the former Georgia State Player of the Year.
There was some offense there by Donati, a home run in the 7th, but Westchester just didn't have enough of that in this game.
Yeah, Tampa 8 runs on 12 hits as they win the national championship in impressive fashion. It was not a perfect game, and give Westchester some credit for sticking in it late, but these Tampa Spartans, they're just relentless, and they got it done to win 3 in a row.
And Luke Fiker gets the final out. He is the most valuable player. He won 3 games, 2 of them in this championship series. Congratulations to the Spartans, the first team ever to win 3 consecutive titles in D2 history.